Hi, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm happy to have you. If you're returning, welcome back. So it's been a while. My life's been a little insane. November, December are my busy season, but I'm also writing 2 books right now and editing another one. So my life is chaotic, and I'm transferring my life and work into a new computer, which is crazy. Christmas time, Hanukkah, all of that is a little nuts. So it's been a while, and I apologize for that. So this is a plan with me. I desperately need to plan my week. I'm behind. Today is Wednesday. So I need to get this done, and I thought might as well record it and include you into the process, So I wasn't able to create new dividers and a new setup for December. I just do not have the time. On my weekends I'm working, and on the weeks I'm just crazy insane. My task lists are triple the size that they normally are. I'm only getting a fraction of what I need done. It's just the state of December for me. Uh, so, so I'm using the same setup as before. I took off the sleep token overlay just to give me a little difference. Switched to the white planner with black rings, and yeah, this is my setup. So let's see. Okay, so first I start with reviewing the previous week, and move anything over. So let's do that really quickly. I still have November in here. I still need to process November and put in December. I guess I didn't do a weekly review last week, so let's remove that and put it in the back of my planner so that I can use this insert another time. Okay, so that's this week. Okay, so last week, so I need to still transfer any undone tasks or tasks that need to be done this month in December from November. But I just haven't had time. Life's been too busy. So I was trying to start a Monday reset and a Friday reset. Friday for home and life, Monday for work, but it just hasn't been able to happen. So hopefully I will get into the routine of that, and it'll become a regular thing because I desperately need it, but it's just not happening. I'm suffering from allergies, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird. So I did that. Okay, so let's see what else. Oh, that I moved to this week, to actually today. So let's move that. I've been taking author courses to learn Facebook ads for my advertising. So I'm writing 2 books at the same time while also doing edits on my last book, which is insane. If I were to do it all over again, I wouldn't ever put myself in this situation. Oh, I need to do these 2 things. So I circle them and I move them over. So Apria, supplies, and new machine. call Catherine, our attorney, and update our trust. Okay, and then this got done yesterday. This also got done. So when I plan far out in advance for my edits and my writing, I use Post-its to kind of tell myself when I'm supposed to be doing something. These stickers here are for reminding me that my daughter needs to do her Advent, like needs to open her Advent. These I need to do, so Sharps Exchange. Order. My mother-in-law photos. She lost all her photos in the Palisades fire when they lost their house in January. So we're still replacing photos for her. I did this. That moves forward. Okay, so I didn't do the Friday reset. Here, let me highlight these so I know. That they didn't. They got moved. Oh, I need to do that. So intent to return. Okay. And where was I? That's this week. Okay, I did that. And then those are that. Sorry if I'm flipping back and forth. It's just the nature of how I do this. So let's highlight these. And you can see how busy my days have been, both in the task list, but also my schedule here. It's been a little nuts. This I need to move. Oh, I still need to do thank you cards with my daughter. Okay, that's all there. I'm doing this now. Okay, and then this is the honey-do list that I made for my husband this weekend, and he did 3 out of the 4 things. I need to make another one for this coming week. Okay, so this I moved forward. To today. And I did all of that. Okay, so that's there. And then what needs to happen this week? So I need to do stolen claim edits. I need to write Cruel Eyes. No, actually, Unending Sorrow. I hate myself for giving myself such a crazy schedule for the author business during the worst, busiest time of year for me. I can't believe I did that to myself. And then my daughter's really busy with music right now. Okay, so I need to do that today. So activate cards in mail, Amex, Discover. What was the other one? ATM. can't really read that, but that's okay. I didn't get anything done yesterday. Okay, and I did all that, so let's highlight this. By highlighting it, my brain doesn't look at it. My brain just focuses on what's not highlighted, which is helpful to my brain and my processing of things. Okay, so that's today. What else needs to happen? I need to set up my computer. Christmas shopping. Okay, so on Monday it was just a normal day, and I got household stuff done, but not much work. And then yesterday I didn't get anything done. It was a mental health day. I literally did nothing except for pay bills that needed to happen, property tax and stuff for each of the properties. And then this is today, so I'm doing these two things right now, which is great. So I need to do that today, which is crucial. And I put a little exclamation mark when they're really important. This is also important, to give my daughter money for the dance tickets for tomorrow. Okay, and then I can't look at that, but there's a schedule on my phone that I need to put in here for Thursday, because my daughter is out of school for most of the day for music, offbeats. And then she also has piano. Let's put a piano sticker in there so I can visually see it. Okay, so there's that. Oops. So then Thursday, there's that. Anything else on Thursday? I don't think so. These are her Advent. I think I mentioned that. Okay, and then Friday is insane. I have a course that I'm taking, which will take all day. So there's that. Let's write that in. Okay, so I wrote that on one of my tasks because that's my main focus for the day. And then she has a dance from 3:30 to 5:30. So my husband will need to pick her up. So I won't pick her up on Friday. She'll go right to the dance. So let's put that in. Char dance. Just so I know I don't have to pick her up. But then Scott needs to pick her up at 5:30. So 5:30, Scott, pick up. Because I'll be in a class at that time. And then, it's date night. So and one of my favorite movies comes out. For date night. 8 p.m. to 10. Okay, so there's that. That's enough. And then I also have a class on Saturday. Shoot, I have a lot of stuff going on and very little time to do edits. I need to start waking up at 6 to get all of this done. So let's write a note. So 10 a.m. to 6 a.m. New schedule. Because I have to start working on my projects at 6 a.m. to get them done on time. Because my editor needs time to get through my edits. Okay, and then Sunday, so that was Saturday. Sunday is the first night of Hanukkah. God, I hope some of my Hanukkah gifts arrive on time. And then the Advent. So Sunday I can do my edits all day. So stolen claim edits. This is crucial. I don't think I'll have anything else on my calendar for Sunday. Well, I have to check my work planner. That might actually not be the case. Like I said, my life is really crazy right now. Oh, and I need to, oh, I started. Okay. And then weeds in front. Okay. So that's Sunday. Okay, so that's a little crazy. And then I need to do my work planner. There's nothing else that is going on that I need to put in this planner. So that's done there. So now I move to my work planner, my HB90. I need to set up next quarter too, which is a little crazy. Okay, so this I didn't get done on Monday. I got it done today. So weekly planning. And this is task blocks used 0, task blocks used 0. So I essentially took off 2 days worth of work this week, which is not good. I think it was my brain procrastinating on like stress for that I need to get so much done that my brain is procrastinating on working because I'm so stressed. And I hate that that happens, but that happens to me. I don't know if it happens to you guys too, but it definitely happens to me, where if I'm under a lot of stress, it's like my brain rebels against all the work that needs to happen, and all I want to do is veg. Okay, so what needs to happen today on the list? Today on the list, weekly planning, which I have, stolen claim edits, organization, edit organization, stolen claim notes, and then stolen claim edits. Okay, and then my writing plan, oh, I didn't put my daughter's pickup time here, so I gotta do that. So 2:20 to 3:10 pickup, sure. So now I can see what blocks I have. So right now I'm doing this. So this is planner video. Plan with me. Weekly planning, but I can't fit that in, so I'll just leave that there. So do I have enough time? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have enough time to do my writing plan for next year. So I'll have to do that at another time. So this is all I can fit in for today. And then tomorrow I won't have time for the writing plan either. I won't have time, maybe Sunday. So let me put that in my normal planner, my daily planner, and I'll write a note on a post-it. Writing plan. So let's look at Sunday. Oh, I have to set up this planner for Q1 on Sunday. Ooh, Sunday's gonna be packed. Okay, so that's today. Then let's look at last week. So last week I got some stuff done, but I didn't get a lot of stuff done. So I did do some of that though, so let's mark this because I did some of this. Okay, so let's move that's the last week. So that's this week here. So let's move this. That's this week. So, okay, so let's start here. So, creative department, marketing, operations. Once again, I can't spell worth anything, so if I misspell something, oh well. That's why spell check was created. Okay, so these are different areas of focus that I put my tasks in. Oops, sorry for the loud noise. Okay, so marketing, and I color code it so that it stands out more. Creative department is my writing, like actual writing more books, and then packaging is covers and everything. Okay, so creative department. So stolen claim edits are the priority. So I need to organize, I need to do organization. I need to go through my editor's notes, and then I need to do edits. So if I go through organization and notes in the next 2 days, well, let's see, the next 3 days, I can do a little work on Saturday and Sunday. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can probably get through 8 chapters. So chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, chapter 4, chapter 5, chapter 6, 7, and 8. And I don't have time for anything else because I'm late, so that's gonna be there. And then here I have Stolen Promise edits, because the last books I wrote were a duet, and after my editor saw the second book, she wants some edits and tweaks done to the first book. And then format, Stolen Promise, and then Kobo, pre-order, Stolen Promise, and then edit, back matter. I don't know if any of the marketing will get done, but I like putting it there. And then covers, order cover. I need omnibus. I need unending sorrow. I need bad blood. And I need depraved refuge. And all of these are books for next year. Some I have written already and some I don't. Okay, study plan. Planning, which I'm doing now. Let's put November review. I might skip that, and December focus, I might skip that as well. And then HB90 Q1 setup. Okay, that's for this week. So I thought I had 64 task blocks, which I probably did, but I only did 26 last week, which is not good. So I take this and then I transfer these. So stolen claim. So let's see, organization should take me 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 times 2 is 8, plus another 4, so 8. I'm also bad at math, so that's why calculators exist. And then another plus 4. And then on Friday, that's another 6, so plus 6. And then so plus another 5. So that gives me my estimated, these are edit notes. So this is 27 estimated task blocks, and then edits. So I need to set up HB90, which should take 4 task blocks. So let me put that here. Do I have last quarter, what it took to set up this quarter? No, it doesn't look like it. No, I don't. Let's look in here in projects. Did I keep track of it? I might need to look up how long it took me to set up the HB90 planner. Nope. I don't have record of it, so I don't know how much that's gonna take. And then planning I'm doing now. That normally takes 2. And then, so this is stolen claim edits, which I don't know how much time I'll get to fit in it, so I'll give it 20 task blocks. And then this is stolen promise edits, and this should take 2. And then stolen promise format, that should also take 2. And Covey pre-order, I'll just keep track of that. And then edit back matter. I don't know how long that'll take me. And then let's see, business study. Oops, let's give myself more time than that. Business study. Let's give myself 20 task blocks for that. That's like my course that I'm taking, as well as the Facebook ads courses. And then covers, ordering covers should take me only like 2 task blocks to write the emails to my cover designer and attach photos and stuff for each. Okay, so that's that. So this week I have no offbeats for my daughter. Club. And then I have Cairo, piano, offbeats performance. I have Your Path Forward course. Okay, so that's that. Oh, task blocks available. Well, I took 2 days off, so let's look back here at my time. So let's see, what time did I have? So this is December 8th through the 14th. So I said I had 64, which isn't true anymore because I took days off. So let's say I have 30 task blocks this week. That's my estimate. It doesn't really matter if I'm off. Okay, so I think that's my weekly planning. I have today, I have Char's offbeats performance, and this is Your Path Forward. Up here I do kind of daily focuses, and then Your Path Forward is also here. And then the HB90 planning setup. And then if I have time, I'll do the writing plan for 2026. There's a course for that I want to take. I normally plan my year for the writing, but there's a course from another author whose work I study a lot, and I want to see what she does for her writing plan to see how it's similar and different to what I normally do, tweak and add anything that I find helpful. Okay, so that's the week. I took time off. Here, I'll make note of that. 2 days off. And I'm ready to go. So there's my weekly plan. Thank you for planning with me and sticking around. I'm trying to grow the channel as always, so I love all my new subscribers. I'm glad you're finding value and joy in some capacity, and I'm glad you're here. This is new to me, these plan with me's, so I'm not quite, I don't know how much you want to see or what you want to see, but I'm just walking you through my process. And I hope you have a great week. Hope it's productive and everything you want it to be. And have a great week, everybody.